Good evening. I now call the meeting of Standing Committee on Economic Development and Environment to order. Do I have someone to have an opening prayer? Mr. O'Reilly.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. If you wish to experience peace, provide peace for another. If you wish to know you are safe, cause another to know that they are safe. If you wish to understand seemingly incomprehensible things, help another to understand. If you wish to heal your own sadness or anger, seek to heal the sadness or anger of another. Dalai Lama.
Thank you for that, Mr. O'Reilly. Our next item for review is the adoption of the agenda. Are there any additions or changes to the agenda, Madam Clerk? Hearing no changes to the agenda, I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Mr. Johnson, thank you. Mr. Johnson, I move the agenda. Having reviewed the adopted agenda, are there any declarations of conflict of interest, as and when? Hearing none, I'll now get started on public hearing on Bill 74. To those in the room who are watching on the broadcast, hello, my name is Jackie Jacobson. I'm the MLA for Nunavut and the chair of the Standing Committee on Economic Development and Environment. Today, the committee is holding a public hearing on Bill 74 of the Forest Act. It has been tasked by reviewing Bill 74 after it is received second reading in the Legislative Assembly on March 9th, 2023. With this bill being the first piece of legislation in the Legislative Assembly under the new process convention for co-drafting resource management bills in Indigenous governments, the committee's slightly longer than usual period of time to review this bill, making sure it truly represents the wants and needs of the people of the Northwest Territories. The bill allocates responsibility for the stewardship, management of the NWT forests, establishes a dispute resolution process, establishes the forest management and protection standards including wildfire prevention control measures, and creates licensing and permitting system and harvesting for resources and more. The committee now hopes to learn public's concerns, suggestions over the Forest Act throughout the engagement process. I'd like to remind all members, witnesses direct all questions, comments through myself as chair and wait to be recognized before speaking to help us to move the meeting smooth. Please note this meeting is live streamed. If there are anyone in the room that wishes to speak during the hearing, please speak with your committee staff and we will get you on the list. I'll now ask members to introduce themselves, starting to my right.
To your left, Mr. Chair, but Alan Johnson. MLA for Yellowknife North.
Katrina Knockleby, MLA for Great Slate.
Janeway Ellen Armstrong, MLA for Moorfield.
Kevin O'Reilly, Frame Lake.
Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly, and we have our committee clerks with us. So, anybody else is signing up to speak? Thank you, Madam Clerk. We have one person in the room. Seeing nobody that wishes to speak today, I want to thank you all for joining us today. And in the upcoming weeks, committee will continue to review Bill 74. If there's anybody watching who wishes to provide feedback to the committee, we're still accepting written submissions. Submissions can be emailed to committee@ntassembly.ca. This concludes the public hearing today. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good evening.